Fighting Saints. They'll be taking on the Lyndon State College Hornets.
From Queens, New York, number 5, Doug Childs. From Cambridge, New York, number 21, Tyler Harrington.
Of course, Tyler Harrington scoring 1,000 points on the road over the past weekend.
Number 14, Ryan Kimball.
Actually, Tyler hit his 1,000-point career mark. He didn't score 1,000 points.
From New York, number 25, Oscar Parada.
And they're going to honor Tyler here after the national anthem.
Point from Washington Heights, New York, number 1, Victor Valdez. The head coach of the Fighting Saints is Bill Bartlett. Assistant coaches Jim Magic and Jeff White. Your president, Dr. Frank McGlory. Your athletic director, Mr. Mark Benetanis. And now at this time, I wish everyone please rise. And gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. The CSJ bench this past Sunday. Player Tyler Harrington eclipsed the 1,000-point mark in his college career against the University of Maine, Fort Kent. Congratulations, Tyler Harrington, on this.
Yeah, Harrington, one of the captains, one of the leaders on his squad in the first 3 minutes of that game up in Maine. He had a three-pointer that put him over 1,000 points for his career. But at hand tonight, a non-league matchup, a non-conference matchup against Lyndon State College. They did play earlier in the year up north, and CSJ came away with the win. It was a tight ball game all the way through. The big games coming in conference play, Fisher College and VTC, and that will determine whether the Fighting Saints will be heading to the tournament to defend their Sunrise Conference Championship. And the Hornets obviously dressed in the dark green uniforms, and boy, it wasn't that long ago that this would have been a huge conference matchup when it was the Mayflower Conference. And Khalid Stoddard and Mari will be jumping center, number 44 for Lyndon, and they're called the Hornets, and we'll be going with just Amari from now on. Harrington getting set to jump center, and Oscar Parada getting a start tonight for CSJ over Doug Drysdale. And somebody said on the bench because he's a senior and winding down his career. To hit the trail line of play, and it'll be Valdez to Parada, and he'll drive the baseline, go up over Amari, and be too hard off the glass, and Amari with the rebound. So they had the baseline, they had it open, and they just didn't get the shot to drop. They want to swing the ball around to Amari. They want to go down in the low post. That was Martinez. They had the touchdown low. And Lyndon will have to put up with that chatter defensively. As you can hear, CSJ out there talking. That's a long three-pointer, and it's all twine. And 3-0 Lyndon. Sakic with the basket. So the Saints down by 3 on their home court in the opening 40 seconds of play. Kimball will hold the ball up top on with a Parada. He'll swing it out to Harrington. That's one of his favorite spots. And he won't get the shot this time. Tipped around and controlled. Childs kept the ball alive. Got it to Kimball. Now back to Valdez. Kimball, and no. Just a couple outside shots didn't happen for CSJ, and rebound taken down by Durr, number 5, and they'll get it into the front court to Martinez. Martinez, they'll swing it around. They want to go down inside to Mari. He'll go up and got the basket. 5-0. Lyndon with the lead. It's just good, quick passing, good ball movement out there by the Hornets. It's Kimball. Harrington, he's going to try the same spot, same results. Weak side rebound, and here comes the push by the Hornets. Looking into the front court, give it off on the elbow. The shot will go up, and no, rattled around, popped out. And there's the offensive rebound put up by Martinez. The shot taken by Sakic. Timeout called by Coach Phil Bartlett as his team down 7-0. And he's getting beat down the floor and getting beat on the boards right now. A minute and a half into the contest, Coach Bartlett forced to take a timeout. And even though this is a non-league game, it really has no bearing on the postseason for CSJ. You don't want to pick up bad habits here and carry it over into the last 2 conference games between Fisher College and VTC. And they're going to have a turnover after the timeout. They'll turn the ball over, and Amari will be in the back court, and he'll be joined by number 11, Fortunato. And it'll be Fortunato, number 11, bring the ball down into play for the Lyndon State Hornets. Sakic. Got penetration, went baseline, knocked away by Harrington, picked up by Parada. CSJ looking to get in some rhythm here offensively. Well, Did not settle for the outside shot that time. Now they will just swing it around, and that's going to be out of play. Hit the cable that holds the backboard up. And one thing surprising to me, they haven't tried to go inside once. Everything's been on the perimeter shooting-wise for the Fighting Saints. And I'll have the season finale here at CSJ as they'll take on Fisher College. And then they'll finish on the road against VTC, a team that beat them here on their home court earlier in the season. Kimball thought about squaring up, pulled the shot back down. He'll come back to Valdez to Harrington, and they'll work around. Childs on the road this past weekend had a 31-point game, and that will go halfway down, pop back out, and Meyer will get the rebound. He'll bring it off to Fortunato, and he'll go up top, and there's the catch inside, and foul. Yep, Parada got beat down the floor, and taking shots would be Lyndon State College, would be number 5, Brad Durr. It was a perfect pass, good court vision, saw the open man and brought the ball down to him.
Going to the line, shooting a pair for Lyndon is.
Of course, at the conclusion of this basketball game, we'll have the White Bridge Realty Player of the Game. Hopefully we can steal him for a few minutes, get to talk to him, but right now, almost 3 minutes into the contest, CSJ being shut out, 7-0, with a chance here at the line for Durr, and he will make it 8-0. And so Durr. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, so they're going to miss the second shot, and Valdez, like I said, looking for their first points of the night. They've been shut out for 3 minutes here in this opening half of play. 20-minute halves overtime if necessary. Later we have a winner. Hope to pick up, CSJ does, hope to pick up some momentum here going into those final conference games. To the hole, rolls, no good, tipped around, Parada cannot save it, goes off from Harrington out of bounds, and again, the difference right there was to look down the floor. They looked inside that time instead of settling for an outside shot. There's an outside shot, and then they're beyond the arcs where they've been shooting from. See if their defense can pick up their intensity here and get some turnovers and maybe get some quick transitional baskets. We're going to go down inside to Myrie, and he'll go up, and no. Boy, had a great spot on the floor and just didn't get the basketball to cooperate. I'm going to go down through the hole, and CSJ will dodge a bullet there, and we'll have Valdez direct traffic over to the left side of the floor. He'll swing it back, and yeah, CSJ just really out of sync. But games like this, they can get behind by a lot and play awful in the first half, and it seems to never fail that in the second half. Everything kind of comes together to make a great run. It'll be a Myrie and Fortunato, and Fortunato, number 11, will have to match up with some new opponent out there. He's going to have Pye, number 3, Maurice Pye, in the ball game. And I saw Drysdale. Yeah, Drysdale checked in, and there was one more change. Jamie Ryda, the ball fake, and it's going to go off in the hands of Ryda out of bounds. That was Martinez. Now reset the shot clock. I think it's at the 22 seconds, and that's what it is, 22 seconds on the shot clock. 16 minutes left here in this first half of play, and CSJ down by an 8-0 score. It was a rather high-scoring affair up at Lyndon when they played, well, just about, 6 weeks ago up there. It's going to go up, and there's the basket. Drysdale, the freshman, has been sensational for CSJ this year in the ball game and gets the basket, makes it 8-2. And Fortunato will throw the ball away. Yes, he will. Beckett will grab the ball, but out of play. Or Sackett, I'm sorry, Sackett. I apologize for that. He kicked it like a soccer player. I was thinking Beckett. David Beckham. But it's Sackett, and that's the biggest, easiest excuse I could come up with to explain my mistake. So Drysdale up inside and got it. Drysdale off the bench with all 4 points for CSJ. And he's been the CSJ player of the game, White Bridge Realty player game once already this season. There are no more rules. You can be the player of the game, the White Bridge Realty player of the game, as many times as you're selected. Drysdale with the rebound off the miss will get it to Valdez, and the tempo pick it up now a little bit here to help CSJ out, kind of get the blood flowing and get them back for some easier baskets. Get the ball to the baseline as quick as possible and try to get the defense backpedaling. They are not in position. Pye to Drysdale. And this time Amari there defensively wouldn't give an inch when he tried to play with his back to the basket. Pye with the ball fake, the penetration, little give, and yeah, what happened there is Drysdale never expected the pass. It was a great idea, but they got to be on the same page to make it work. Fortunato will come up to sack it. Into the front court to the trailer. Durr up and tough angle. No good. Offensive rebound. Up and good. Amari with the putback makes it 10-4. Lyndon. Like I said, what Mayflower conference battles these were with Lyndon and CSJ. Now they're in the Sunrise Conference, and Lyndon's not in their league. And it's good they still play, though. Valdez, no. Harrington with the rebound up and might look for a foul. Didn't get the call. And the rebound will come down to Dern. He'll get it to Martinez. Martinez below the free throw line with, quite a move. There's the rebound by Dern. Looking for the whistle for 2 shots. Didn't get an off-balance shot. No good. And who else but Drysdale on the boards will get the basketball. Coach Phil Bartlett, his first season at the helm, kind of winding down through the regular season. It's been a learning experience for Phil. Reverse, and no, he never hit the backboard, and that was the problem with it. And I told Drysdale before the game he better bring his A game. He came off the bench hot, and that shot just didn't cooperate, and they go down to Amari, up, foul, on the line. It'll be on Harrington, I believe, number 21. That'll be the second Saints foul, first on Harrington.
Going to the line.
And Amari will take 2 shots.
Number 44, Collie Stoddard Amari.
And that will stop the clock at 13:31. And Amari will miss that first shot. Being hired off the back of the iron. Actually, it plopped onto it. And kind of like they throw that brick up. And we're going to have Childs coming in for Valdez. So Victor Valdez will sit down and take a breather. And as he walks down the bench, he wants his teammates to make some noise over there, he said. Lead will go back to 7 at 11-4. Pye with the basketball, and that's going to be kicked. Yeah, that was quite an athletic move, but it was definitely a kick, and the ball will just go out of bounds to CSJ, and the clock will stay at 30 seconds. It wasn't at 15 or less, so they don't get to reset the shot clock. Remember, it's 35-second shot clock in men's college basketball. Have the Fisher doubleheader. I'll have the CSJ women and then the CSJ men's basketball game for you at a later date on PEGTV. If you can't wait for it to come on to television, you always go to the website at PEGTV.com, click on Video on Demand, follow the simple instructions, and watch the games right there online on the internet on your computer. The Drysdale called for the travel, wanted to wheel to the hole and then kick it ball back out, and he took some steps. The Fortunato and Amari in that back court, and now Pye will slide forward and pick him up at the logo. And Fortunato will run the weave up top, hand it off to Martinez, and Martinez picked up by Childs, and Amari doesn't have any feeling about shooting outside like that, and it's going to be slapped out of bounds. The ball will go down in the corner. Calkins in the ball game, number 15 for the Lyndon State Hornets. First time he's checked into the basketball game, and number 33 coming in is Fink. So we'll try to get those names straight. Durr looked inside. Fink was covered. There's the penetration off the dribble, and the ball stripped. Comes down to Pye. Pye looks to push the ball. We'll go behind the back and look down the front of the court and see nobody open. He'll swing it all the way around. Oh, man, that was guarded on the elbow. I don't think he actually saw Martinez. Fortunato lost it off his own foot, picked up by Pye. He wants to push it the way. He's got Drysdale down the floor, and it's even too far for Drysdale to catch up to. Oh, I like the fact that the game actually opened up.
For CSJ is number 1, Victor Valdez.
So Valdez will come in for Pye, and that's a CSJ change. That's Martinez with Valdez on. They'll go to Durr outside, and it's going to be a 3-ball. So Calkins will make the basket. The Saints down by 10 now at 14-4. More concerning to me than being down by 10 is that they only scored 4 points. Drysdale right there with all four of them tried to use the glass. No good. Tipped around by Harrington. They'll come down and be controlled by Martinez. Martinez with the basketball into the front court. And they look for the cut along the baseline. Fortunato didn't get opened up. And Durr sets the screen for Martinez. And Durr will get the ball back. And that's the young man right there. He just made the basket on the last shot. That was Calkins. 12 on the shot clock. Durr will step out. He'll be above the arc. Drysdale follows him up defensively. They'll go to the corner. Fortunato just beat Childs on the baseline. Up with 3 seconds. No good. Harrington will go to the corner and save it before it goes out of bounds. Back to Valdez. Valdez with the ball fake. The spinner and the get. Got it up and in. Spun it off the glass with a lot of English and put it up and in for only the third basket here for the Saints. Durr wants to take it to the hole off the glass. No good. The offensive rebound was controlled momentarily by Fink, and he lost it out of bounds. Yeah, so Myrie coming back in the ballgame right now after a brief rest for the Lyndon squad. And we're already almost to the midway point. We're 10:48 to go here. Not a lot of whistles, only 2 fouls called, both on the Saints, unfortunately. And only 2 fouls, and again, not a lot of stoppage in play. There's been the 1 timeout taken by Coach Bartlett. Harrington up, and no, he's going to be short. Tyler 0 from 3 right now from the 3-point range. He's over 1,000 points in his career. Yeah, I got a hook called on offensive foul. And that's going to be on Fink, number 33. And CSJ going to take their second timeout of the first half. It's 14-6, Lyndon State with the lead. So that timeout taken by CSJ, and Coach Bartlett with a little fire and brim in the speech there in the huddle. He wants his team to wake up and start to play. Right now, they've had open looks. They've had a couple pushes down the floor, and I know they've been on the road, it's been a long road trip, but this is college basketball. You have to be ready to fire away on every game. We're going to go down inside. Drysdale, up, Drysdale looking for the whistle. Hasn't got a lot of breaks this year with fouls. That time it would be Myrie with the rebound off the missed shot by Drysdale. Just a tad bit under 10 minutes gone by here, and Myrie with the basketball, and he's going to stay down just 8 points. So come back outside and Fink will be guarded by Harrington, and Harrington never overcrowded, and it's a good play. Got a new number out there, number 14, Richardson in the ball game for the Lyndon State squad. And there's leadership right there by Captain Valdez with the steal in the basket. And Martinez told Urge to push the ball in the front court from his coach. There's a steal by Ryda on the tip pass, and he'll go up and get the foul. Yeah. He tried to spin away and use his body as a shield, but he's going to the line and shoot 2. And since that pep talk in the huddle by Coach Bartlett.
Number 15, Logan Calkins.
Foul beyond Calkins. CSJ coming out a lot more aggressive here since that timeout. And so Ryda at the line will be up and short with that one. Thought he might get the second bounce there, but it was short. Ryda stepping to the line with 9:17 to go in the first half. That's 2 fouls apiece now on both squads. And that foul, like I said, called on number 15, Calkins. Martinez with a free pass to the front court. Fink holding the ball, waits for Myrie to step out, and Myrie will whip the pass down in the corner, and he'll pass up that shot. And they want to get position down inside. Great pass, and the finish by Martinez. As again, he just got a sweet spot down low, and once you give that up defensively, you're in a lot of trouble usually. And it did help out there and paid off for a basket for Lyndon up and Drysdale again inside, working in tight quarters, left it on the rim, no good. The 16-9 Lyndon to Myrie. He'll put it on the floor and then pull the dribble back out. And that was Childs who stepped up and slowed him down. Got to the baseline, got sealed off by the paint. He's going to throw over the top to the corner and got it. 3 balls for Calkins, and boy, that's a couple times now he's slid him up from the outside. They're going to have to get somebody on that perimeter defense and be a lot more aggressive going out after him. Lead back to 10 at 19-9. Childs, he's been quiet offensively here in this first half. Ryda faked the pass inside, pulled the ball back outside. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, they've got to call that. He made the basket, but he certainly got fouled on the drive. 19-11, and I like it when they attack the basket inside like that with their big men. Going to rotate. They played defense from behind and got travel called. No, we got a foul called. That'll be on Doug Childs' foul. That'll be the third team foul. First on Doug, and we're going to have Fortunato come back in the ballgame, number 11 for Lyndon. Yeah, Fortunato is going to take the ball right out of bounds, right out the bench, right in the action, and they want to reset the shot clock to 35 seconds. There we go. And they just step out and pop it in, and that's a long three, and it's no good this time. Shot taken by number 15, Calkins, and he's got a couple threes already in the ballgame, but not that time. And carrying through the rebound will go to Valdez. They'll go down inside to Childs, spins, and got it. Childs is strong. He's got a wide body, and he can go down inside at his height, which isn't massive, and he can be very effective down inside. Amari got stripped of the ball by Ryda, picked up by Valdez. Valdez, Ryda, Childs, back to Ryda, up and got it! There's the tempo they want to see the game played at. We have a timeout taken by Lyndon as the Saints make a run, cut the lead to 4. 19-15, fighting Saints down to Lyndon. Yeah, so trying to slow down that run by CSJ, then Lyndon's squad will call a timeout, and Durr will step out, and Fortunato will bring the ball back around, and that was right, almost got the steal, and there's Childs with the steal, and he'll go up, and Childs will make it just a 2-point ball game at 19-17 now. Saints all the way back to within 2 after being down by 10. And what picked them up? First of all, the timeout, and coach lightened them up in the huddle, and the second thing was their defense has created a lot of turnovers. Amari up, and Drysdale's going to get the foul. Yeah, at least I like the fact that he challenged the shot. It was a definite foul, but you got to establish that's also your territory down inside. Drysdale sent the message, and he's going to send Amari to the line, and just 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. And Amari not going to get that second bounce go his way as Martinez back in the ball game.
42, Cesar Martinez. In for CSJ is
They're going to bring Heiser. Heiser in for the first time for CSJ, wearing number 10. He'll replace Harrington. Yes, there's not a large crowd here, but it's a very vocal crowd here. And Valdez looks to the bench, gives him the peace sign, and brings the ball up to Childs. Childs has Sackett. We'll go to Heiser. Heiser back to Valdez. They'll swing the ball around to Ryda. He'll fake the three. And didn't really get the defender to overcommit to it. Drysdale up, and he'll follow his shot so well. The ball will squirt out, and it'll be Durr that'll pick the ball up and bring it up to Martinez. Martinez turned around, and Childs is right there behind him on the back door, and he'll just reset the offense up now. Sackett. Sackett with a couple threes also. He's been good from the outside, and he's trying to line it up, and he's still good from the outside. I believe that's his third three, 23-17, and they're going to have to put an extension on the defense to go out and get in his face when he shoots. I think he's proven to him he can hit the outside shot. Childs trying to answer a 3 for 3. No. Durr will get the rebound, chase it down, and go to Fortunato. Martinez. From the elbow, Sackett fading away. Got it! Oh, another 3 for Sackett. And he was fading away with a defender all over him. Lead all of a sudden back up from 2 points to 9 points, and we're at 5:18 to go in the opening half of play. And CSJ got their hands full tonight with Lyndon. Childs will catch it, give it to Drysdale. They got to go inside more, and that's just what they got to do right there. Let Drysdale use that height, that reach advantage of his. And see Fortunato with the basketball, handles the ball very well. We'll get it back to Sackett. Now Ryda on him defensively. Is there in a man-to-man defense? There's the backdoor cut, the screen, and the finish. Just again right there, there's no talking. Nobody communicated for help to come around on that weak side. Goes to 28-19. It's Childs made the catch, bobbled the ball a tad bit, and Valdez, frustrated with the lack of movement with his team offensively, he'll just put the shot up, and no, that was an impatient offensive set that time by CSJ. 2-on-1 the other way, and Sackett will fire the pass outside to Fortunato, and foul. I think it was a foul. The interesting thing is the officials staying right on the baseline and make the call.
Falls on number 13, Jamie.
Yeah, so Ryda will be called for the foul, and that's going to be his first foul. Fifth on the team.
Shooting 2 for Lyndon is number 11, Jose Fortunato.
Yeah. Okay. And Fortunato will be good on that first shot.
Checking back in for the Saints is number 21, Tyler Harrington.
And Harrington, after a very brief rest, number 21, one of the captains for the Saints, back out there, down low with Amari. So it's Drysdale on one side, Harrington on the other, and the shot made. 30 points here in the first half by Lyndon, and just 19 points for the Fighting Saints. Harrington to Drysdale. He's on the wing, and he won't bring it along the baseline this time. Zone defense being played by Lyndon. And foul, yeah. It's just a matter if it's going to be Fortunato or if it's going to be Amari. That'll be Amari called for the foul. Harrington, just getting over that eye injury. He said, oh, God, it happened 2 weeks ago, and it was a scary moment. He got a finger deep into the eye and had a cut on it. And he said, actually, all the blood just drained out yesterday. So usually Tyler's decent from the line. He was backing up that time for the shot finish. So. And the big guy will put it up, make the second shot, and we'll go to a 30-20 game now. It's Lyndon with that 10-point lead. They've had a 10-point lead a couple different times in the ball game, and each time CSJ's been able to respond and catch up, but not all the way up and tie the game. Durr gave the ball off. Martinez will hold it over just outside the elbow. Childs there, and Durr bobbled the ball, but recovered before the Saints can take it away. There's the baseline slide. Martinez up at the side of the backward, ball on the floor, and boy, it's going to be picked up by the Saints. Harrington will hand it off to Valdez. 3:34 to go before the halftime break. We're going to have a halftime gist. We're going to talk softball a little bit at halftime. And like I said, we'll have the conclusion of the ball game. We'll have the White Birch Realty player of the game. Saints not at the tempo they like to play at. Heiser likes that spot on the floor and got it, the big man. Heiser from Poultney, Vermont, with a 3-ball cuts the lead to 7. Fortunato playing toss on the perimeter. He'll bring it back to Sackett, and he'll, oh my goodness, he's got 4 threes. And they've all been fading away or falling off balance or anything, but he's getting them. Lead back to 10 now. It's Valdez. He'll swing it around to Childs. He'll go down along the baseline. There's a catch by Heiser, and that was a kick not called, and the ball will come all the way back out. CSJ will recover it with 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. He wheeled, and they had help back there. It was Martinez with the steal on Harrington. Pass up ahead for Sackett, and he can't get to it. See Moose there, taking the ball game in. Back against the wall, and of course his trusty old camera in his hand. Childs with 2:19 to go. Again, long pass could have been easily taken away. Up and boom, man. That looked like a lot of ball. I'm a Saints fan, and I'm a Tyler Harrington fan, but I think he just got some home cooking right there.
Going to the line, shooting a pair.
So Durr called for the foul, and that'll be the team's 4th, and Harrington shooting 2. And Ryda at the scores table, Jamie Ryda will be coming in on the second shot. Harrington good. 1 of 3 from the line now is Harrington.
Back in for CSJ is number 13.
And Childs will take a break and sit down. Now leading to the final shot here, 33-24. Got it. Gets them both this time. Lead at 8, 33-25. Fortunato to Amari. Comes to a dead stop at the elbow and brings it back to Durr. Durr coiled, but didn't release the shot, waiting for Martinez to come back up. He'll work it. And there's a travel call. Durr with the travel. CSJ with 2 minutes even to go can make a run here. They're only down 8. Like I said, the lead's gotten up to 10 points a couple times for Lyndon, but CSJ always able to respond and cut it down. Well, last time they cut it to 2 points. And then Lyndon went on another run. Drysdale, those long arms, reach out and grab the basketball. So I like to see him do that more often. He handles the ball off the dribble so well, and he's quick. He's got long strides, and I think he could probably take it to the hole most of the night tonight. Martinez got it. Oh, they're bombing threes. 4, 7, 8. I think that's 9 3-pointers in the ball game as a team by Lyndon. They're shooting a tremendous percentage. I don't know, there's another questionable pass against the zone up ahead, and the pass from Sackett back, and boy, Durr ran the floor, got the rebound, and got the basket. Well, I'll tell you what they're going to talk about in that locker room. Standing around, watching Lyndon hustle down the floor. Heiser trying it from this side, got it! Heiser with 2 threes in the ball game off the bench. 38-30 Lyndon with the basketball in the lead, and Durr against Drysdale. I just got a feeling that CSJ is going to come out and put together one of those big runs to start the second half. And going to call blocking foul is the call, and it's a good call. Shot clock is off. There's only 32 seconds to go in a half. Each team with just 5 team fouls, and that's going to be the first foul on Ben Sackett, and CSU will have the ball out of bounds, and then we're going to do that line play. See where they go across in the line. Thus the name of line play. Ryder open, fakes the 3, pulls a shot down, brings it back up between circles. And they can take it down to the last shot if they want. Down to 14 seconds, and apparently they are going to play for the final shot. Harrington with 10 seconds to Valdez. Valdez, 8 seconds, 7, 6. And then off the dribble, that ball's going to be tipped around, and I didn't like it all. I didn't like holding for the final shot with that much time left. It's going to be a 10-point lead for Lyndon, 40-30. And the Saints probably going to get a pretty good talking to at the half. We'll see what comes up about it after the break. That's the hardest part of the interview is me getting up and down off that thing. Well, I know we're in a basketball game right now, but we have a couple softball players. We're going to meet. We're going to talk a little softball, get rid of the snow, and get on the field and get practicing, right?
Yeah.
And you are?
I'm Danielle Cave. I'm a sophomore here at CSJ.
All right, you?
I'm Nakia Vincent, and I'm a senior at the college.
Oh, yeah, man. Senior year came fast, didn't it?
Yeah, sure did.
Way too fast.
Yep.
Well, I know in college, even though it's still basketball season, you guys have actually gotten together as a softball team and started to practice. What are some of the early practice sessions like, or some of the workout sessions like?
We just basically do like warm-ups. We try to get stretched out, like our arms ready, our legs ready. It's just simple exercises trying to get us prepared for the actual practices to come, so our bodies are in shape.
Okay. And being a senior, has it gotten a little easier now, the preseason workouts?
It has gotten a lot easier because I know what to do, and I actually, right now, because I just had surgery, I actually run a lot of the practices while Coach is working on other things with it, but it's gotten a lot easier to do them because now I'm just used to it.
Okay, and again, one of the problems, and it's not a problem, but one of the issues with softball in Vermont and college is getting on the field, cramming a bunch of games into a month, hoping the weather cooperates. But you know, last year when I watched you guys play, and it was game, 1 day off, 2 games, 1 day, it seemed like it wasn't a bad deal. You kind of get a rhythm as a player playing so often, or is that the wrong way to look at it?
No, you definitely get used to it. You don't really get tired out as much as you think we would. You just kind of get into the flow of things, and it's pretty much an adrenaline rush when you play, so once you stop, you can't really.
And once you get the ball rolling, no pun intended, everything's kind of easy at that point.
Oh yeah, definitely. Once you start playing the double headers like every other day, it's just like, oh, it's just another, day of softball, and we just make sure that, we keep our conditioning moves up that we do at the beginning of the season so we don't get that tired and we don't lose our strength and our ability to play.
What facet of the game comes the hard? Now you're just starting the preseason. What is it that takes a while to get? I mean, I'm thinking hitting. It takes a while to get the hitting or feel it. You're the players. Is there a certain facet of the game that just kind of comes slowly in the beginning?
I think it's definitely hitting. We're pretty good at stretching and stuff. Getting into the batting cage is pretty simple, but once you're out there on the field, hitting is a big problem for us.
Especially trying to get used to all the pitchers that we have to face, because everybody's different. Everybody's a different speed, different technique, and trying to get used to that while you're hitting off your own pitchers or the pitching machine gets really tough right at the beginning of the season. But since we see a lot of the same teams over and over again throughout the season, you get to know the pitcher, so the next time you play, you're more ready for it.
Okay,
so.
Being a senior, that's got to be a big advantage for you.
Oh, definitely, because a lot of the pitchers that we have now are started out at the same grade level as I did, so I've had them throughout my whole career here. So now it's coming senior, it should be a breeze, hopefully, for me to hit off of them.
All right. I never did ask you though, position-wise, where I see you. I've seen you play before, and I know where they kind of spot you around here. But where are you going to be playing?
I play wherever I'm basically needed, but if I hopefully get my way, third base would be where I'd play.
She's a good solid infield.
Oh, good, because we have Lori's gone now. She was at the hot corner and needs somebody to replace Lori over at the third base side. Short season, cold weather, but it's still fun for the fans to come out. I don't want to discourage the fans from coming out. I mean, it's worth coming out to watch college softball right here in Rutland. How can you sell the game to somebody to come down and watch you guys play?
Kind of hard, especially not being around from the area. But we're doing the concession stand, and we're trying to tell people that softball is
awesome.
A great sport.
We got the pretty big selling point that we've won the championship the last 2 years, and that we've had really good records the last 2 years and have gone to regionals in Ohio. So that's a pretty big selling point when we want to have somebody either come here as a recruit or want people to watch our games. But a lot of our fans are the professors and all of our parents, so it's really awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, the games I did last year, there was a good crowd here.
Yeah.
And they all brought their fleece jackets and their blankets, and they knew it. Then at the end of the season, we had sunshine, so we did the full gamut. We came in and got sunburned and enjoyed it and all that good stuff.
Definitely.
Your take, you're here. And one thing I like about CSJ, and I'm sure it happens at other colleges, but I'm here at CSJ, is you're here supporting the basketball game. You're here supporting the concession stand sales, and you're cheering your team on. As a student athlete, is that something they talk to you about, or is that just something you just, part of your duty, you got to do it?
I think it's something we basically pick up. It's a small school, so we know each other, and we're going to support each other like a family. So it's just kind of natural, I guess, to support one another.
Okay, in this first half, I know you've been watching it. We've had some good moments, but we got to look consistent. Could you just give me your overall view of the Saints basketball here in this first half? I'll help you walk through it. We're down by 10 for the third time in the first half, and it's just like in softball. They caught all the way up to within a couple, then they kind of slip back down. As an athlete in softball, when that happens, you have a good inning, you catch up, and then the next inning you give it all back.
Yeah.
As a player, I mean, you do take notice of that.
Yeah, it's really tough when that happens, when you're like teeter-tottering between catching up and falling back and catching up. It really gets your emotions in a bind, and then it kind of starts affecting your playing. So you kind of have to just let your emotions of anger or whatever it is go, so you can actually continue with your going upwards instead of falling back down. So they just have to let the bad moments go so they can build their strength back up and hopefully get a lead.
Absolutely. Well, it was nice talking to both of you. I'll see you on the softball field, and please get out and watch some college softball right here in Rutland. Good job, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Be Hornets for the basketball, get things going, and we're going to send Martinez over, and it's going to be Cesar Martinez take the ball out of bounds. 3 times the Saints fell behind by 10 points. Twice they were able to bring it down to a 2-point lead, and we've got, they didn't start the clock. They didn't start the clock, and they didn't start the shot clock. Yeah, I'm just curious if we're going to bring it down, I think, 30 seconds. Because they want to bring the shot clock down. They're going to go to 29 seconds. Okay, so Lyndon will have 29 seconds to work with. And Fortunato with the basketball will run it up top to Sackett. To Amari, back to Sackett. Now Sackett, that was just devastatingly good on the perimeter. That time he just lost the handle on the ball. Drysdale getting a start here in the second half with a loose basketball. We'll go to Valdez. They're going to have some intensity here, and I expect they had some intensity infused in them at halftime from Coach Bartlett. I know it's hard to be tough in front of your players. He didn't wear socks. He's just got his dress shoes on. I don't know, maybe he could muster up the big fired up speech. We'll see what happens here. They'll miss that shot. Martinez will bring the basketball down to Dern. Fortunato wants to go down inside, and nothing happened. Now, Lyndon, on the other hand, took the outside shots and was making them. He had a tremendous percentage of making shots from the outside. And that will continue. A three-pointer by Durr. Lead now at 13, and that's the largest lead of the contest for either side. Again, it's just, you gotta have that intensity. They're playing that 2-3 zone defense, Lyndon is. Martinez took the baseline away from Drysdale, and Harrington been quiet today. Actually, all the Saints have been. They only have 30 points in 20 minutes of basketball, 21 minutes of basketball. Harrington up and no. Tipped around, Drysdale got it to Ryder. He'll go up, look for the foul. Didn't get it, but he got the shot to drop. Not quite the way they designed it, but he got it. 43-32, Durr. Yes, again from the outside, Durr. And that's what Lyndon did in the first half. They really didn't have a dominating inside game. They didn't out-rebound the Saints, but they shot great from the outside. You see Valdez looking at everything crowded up now down inside with that zone. It is crunched together. Harrington, no. Rebound, Drysdale had it lost, and it goes off from Drysdale out of bounds. Again, they packed that zone in so tight there's not any lane. Even on reversing the basketball, they're not creating any lanes for them to drive to the hole. And Fortunato, as Lyndon looking to avenge an earlier season loss on the road, and it's going to be Fortunato. He'll front rim it. Durr with the rebound. Sets up off the glass, and Durr with 8 points here alone in the third quarter. 8 points alone in the third quarter, or second half. And Valdez will go to Parada, and Parada will spin it off and do it to Ryda, and he coils, fires, no good. Harrington got in there and jammed the ball, kept it alive. Fortunato with a 2-on-2 will hit the trailer on the play. It'll be Amari up, no good off the glass. Durr has a block out there by Parada, recovered by Lyndon. Fortunato he got in the air and he's looking for the pass. And Durr, fortunate, able to grab a hold and keep contact of it. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock, and Amari to Durr, and Harrington coming out and pressure him a little bit more. Oh yeah, he's been hitting everything from the outside. They got to pressure him a little more. Sackett popped out and taking Ryden. Yeah, should be a hand foul. Yeah.
Also number 13, Jamie Ryden.
And I want to see if they're going to spot the ball. It's going to be on the far corner of the baseline. And Lyndon's going to go to that line formation to bring the ball. And they're up 48-32. They're up by 16. A lethargic effort so far by the Saints. And again, you could just see them right there. They got beat to the ball. They were just fortunate to get the basketball back. And then Valdez at the elbow. And Valdez to Harrington. Another three-point shot. No. Everything on the perimeter right now. I believe Harrington's going to be called for the foul. Push from behind. Yeah, Harrington with the foul, push from behind. Childs coming in the ball game for CSJ. He's going to replace Tyler Harrington.
Doug Childs.
And if we don't pressure in the backcourt, I think we should eventually, very shortly, in the next 5-6 minutes, see that. See if you extend your defense, it'll pick up your intensity, as well as create turnovers, make them use some shot clock. And Martinez will be off the mark, and Fortunato got fouled. Yeah, 2 shots. So Fortunato will go to the line. And again, you can see the Saints player caught flat-footed on the rebound on the shot.
Hornets is number 11, Jose Fortunato.
And so the Saints down 16, and Fortunato will make it still 16. I don't know, you can still feel the Saints have a good run in them. It's just a matter of how deep are they going to let the hole get before they try to climb up and out of it. Valdez will break the press by himself, split the defense, get in the front court. The numbers are there right now. Offensive foul, yeah. Got in the air and wanted to kick the ball back. And they had the numbers offensively.
Follows on number 1, Victor Valdez.
So Valdez will pick up his first personal foul. Team's 4th already here in the second half. So the Saints with 4 fouls and Lyndon with none so far. And that could become a steal. It will be Drysdale with the pickup. Drysdale, will he swoop in? He will, and he'll make the basket. I think it's going to count. I'm waiting for somebody to make it official. 2 shots. It's not going to count. 1 shot. You said it was good. Okay, so Drysdale with that long stride swooping to the basket move he has down pack.
Line shooting for CSJ is number 15, Brad Drysdale.
So Drysdale trying to make a 3-point play here for the Fighting Saints. Will not. Durr with the rebound to Fortunato. We stay at 49-34, Lyndon. Block from behind. I believe it was Drysdale to Childs. Childs full throttle, front court. Fortunato with the bump. And shot almost went. Fortunato always backpedal, never got set on that play, and he'll be called for the foul, I believe. Yeah, and that's going to send Childs up.
Follows on number 11, Jose Fortunato.
And again, they got the ball to the baseline real fast, and then set up a good offensive set that time, with the tempo being kicked up. And Childs hammers that first one in. Yeah, Maurice Pye coming in for Jamie Ryda for CSJ. And no, you won't get the bounce in the Myrie. We'll get the rebound easily over Pye and bring it up to Fortunato. Childs there defensively, staying with them. Yep, they want him to start picking up the intensity defensively. They got to be a little more physical defensively also. They're giving up some, up, and they contested it, and he'll be off the mark, and that's going to be a Myrie, I believe, picking up the foul. We're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by Lyndon. They're up by a 49-35 score over CSJ on Munger Vision. Lyndon timeout, and they came with 15:20 to go in the basketball game. Up by 14 in CSJ. And it's come out, and again, this is a non-conference game. It doesn't affect their playoff run, but with games against Fisher and BTC to finish out the season, and they need wins in those games, you don't want to play lethargic. You want to pick up momentum here to take into the conference games. Childs with the basket, cuts the lead to 12. Like I said, the Saints have a run in them. You can feel it. It'd be a good time now, down just 12, to get that run going. Starts with a defensive stop right here. Myrie holding the ball up top with 20 seconds to go. Fortunato to Myrie. They hold it up top. There's Martinez. Again, right now, this is the tempo and the pace that's really suited Lyndon as they get a good break there with the ball caught, and that's going to be up, and Sackett will get it. Boy, it looked like there could have been a push called on Myrie, but the ball bounced the right way, and Lyndon got it, and they put it up and in, and they've got a 14-point lead now, 51-37. Childs to Valdez. So you look at that very tightly packed in zone defense. Pye with the catch, Pye with the fake at the 3, and they'll just work the ball back and forth. They got to really pick the passing up as far as the reversal of the ball and the speed on the passing. They got to whip it around. Boy, Pye almost lost it. He had an awful time getting a handle on the basketball. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and I think double dribble. They were just so out of sync offensively there that they were going to get a shot clock violation anyways. But they will, instead, they get called for double dribble. Now, in defense of the Fighting Saints, they did have a long road trip to Fort Kent and Presque Isle, Maine, Saturday and Sunday, and today's only Tuesday, so they really haven't gotten probably rid of those bus legs. And look at that offensive rebound by Durr, and he got it up and in. Just beating them off the glass easily for the rebound and the offensive putback. Childs with the catch. Fortunato there defensively. Harrington will pick up the loose ball, bring it back to Valdez. Pi hasn't shot a lot today, and that's off the window and in, so he'll get it. Makes it 53-40 now. Childs almost got the steal. Fortunato will pick up the ball across the timeline. He'll set up the offense now. Martinez backs up till he's behind the arc and wanted the three-point shot. No good. Drysdale with the rebound back to Valdez, and Victor Valdez, one of the captains out there. Childs got it. Here's the run as they've got it down to 10 points now. Yeah, Childs didn't move those feet defensively.
Blocking foul whistle on number 5, Doug Childs.
They'll have Amari. Number 44 with his back, they come over, and he's going to get set to bring the ball into play as they have the switches coming out. And it's going to be 15 Calkins coming out for Lyndon. Martinez waits for Coughlin to come out, and then we got to fall down as Harrington picks up the foul. Blocking foul down low, and that's going to be a 6th team foul. So the next foul committed by CSJ will send the Lyndon Hornets to the free throw line. And Valdez off to the races, up and got it. They've come all the way back now to 8 points, 53-45. Told you they had a run left in them. Actually, they hadn't used up their runs. Durr pulled down the three-point shot. He has 8 points here in the second half alone. Down inside to Conklin, up and got it again. It is where they gave the ball up. I mean, they let him catch it 4 feet from the basket. Pi cranks it up, and no. Harrington up and foul. Harrington got the weak side rebound, got fouled, and 2 shots. So Tyler will be going to the line.
Cesar Martinez on the line to shoot a pair for CSJ.
This is Martinez called for the foul, and Harrington at the line to shoot 2. And Harrington off the mark for the second time tonight.
Checking in for
Heiser coming in for Drysdale for CSJ.
In for CSJ is number 10, Jeff.
Yes, so Drysdale started off the second half, scoring the first 4 points for the Fighting Saints, and he's been quiet ever since. And they're waiting for Harrington to heat up this afternoon. Also, said he's a 1,000-point scorer here at CSJ. There's Coughlin. There's Fink up, and Fink didn't get the finish, but he's roaming the baseline. There's Durr up, and he's going to get the foul. He's heading to the line, and again, they let him get on that glass a couple different times. There'll be Heiser called for the foul.
Jeff Heiser. Now on the line.
Again, start looking at the stats now. You can see a distinctive advantage in rebounding, especially on the offensive boards for the Lyndon squad, is Durr. Put up that first shot and leave it short on the front of the rim. Stays 55-46. Not only is that Heiser's first foul, but it's also the team's 7th foul. Lyndon with just the 3 team fouls here in the second half. Durr trying to salvage this one, will, and the lead will go back to 10. Valdez with pressure in the back court on him will take the dribble, slip it forward, and get it into the hands of Childs. And Childs, with Coughlin on him, will reset the offense now. They've got plenty of time. Off from Pi, and an unforced error and a turnover. And here comes Coughlin coming down the floor. To Martinez fouled as Valdez and Martinez hard to the floor, and both players will go up and be okay. And that came off a unforced error as it went out from Pai's leg. And to give Lyndon credit, they were out and running. And so Martinez with a chance here to get a few from the free throw line. 8th team foul on the Fighting Saints, and that'll be short again. And Ryda coming in for Pi. Saints just look a step slow right out of the gate tonight. They've never caught up. Focus seems to be an issue also. And both shots short. Childs with the rebound, and Childs will just slide the ball off to Valdez, and Victor Valdez gets the pass off. A nice snap on the ball that time. Heiser will set the screen, and Childs takes the bump, fades back, no good. Rebounds all one and done as Conklin will get the rebound on the weak side and bring the ball down over the timeline himself. Childs will get the steal and take it to the hole and get it. Yeah, now they're going to go. This is what I thought we'd see just about this time, 10:57 to go. The press and just not only pick up turnovers, but just pick up the intensity level. See if they can get that to bleed over into their offense. Durr, yeah. Look where he caught the ball and shot it. Again, they were below the free throw line when he made the pass, and they've given up the sweet spots down low. Way too easy tonight. But, you know, no knock against the Saints, but they really haven't impressed me all season long as being a tough team or a physical team at all. That's why I think Fort Kent swept them this year. Fort Kent played them physical, played them tough. And Valdez, and will lose it out of bounds. Good hustle effort to go over and get it. Kimball coming back in the ball game after a very long rest on the bench. And Valdez will take a breather. I don't know if that will push Ryder to the point or if they'll have Childs go to the point. Usually Ryder takes over the point. Into Fink, and Fink at the top of the arc will get the ball down inside. And again, Dorr shooting from 6 feet away. I could make that basket also. The defense is supposed to be tougher this year under Coach Bartlett. I think statistically it's been a lot softer if you look at the stats. The 97 points they gave up to Fisher College. They've given up 60 here already to Lyndon with still 10 minutes to go in the basketball game. And another easy basket. Yeah, another easy bucket down the floor. And Drysdale coming back in the basketball game for CSJ. Now comes to Childs. Well, they've dug the hole back to 14 and see if they can get themselves back out of it. Their pass is just a little bit slow coming around, too. I mean, they're not really crisp coming around the reversal of the perimeter. Shot clock down to 9 seconds. Heiser puts it up, and Heiser with 3 threes. He's got 3 threes in the ball game off the bench, Heiser does. Don't forget about the White Birch Realty player of the game coming up at the conclusion of the contest. And Fink came out and made the catch, and Fink looked inside. They'll get it down to Conklin. He'll go up reverse and left it on the rim. Try it again. There's Dorr. Look at that. Nobody put a body on Dorr, and that was 2 offensive rebounds and the basket. No, I honestly mean it. I've done all the home games here for CSJ. I don't have stats from last year in front of me, but I just don't think this is as solid a defensive team as last year right now in the season. And look at that. Oh, he went for the dunk and blew it. Yeah, Dorr went for the jam and blew it, but again, you can see how easy he could access the power point down low. Childs up off the glass, tipped around. Harrington might have touched it on the rim. Chased down by Kimball. He's going to bring it outside the arc. New shot clock given to CSJ, and Kimball with Fink on him. There's a big size advantage to Fink. Kimball couldn't shoot at the top of him. Harrington with the catch fouled. Harrington's going to go to the line. Good look down inside. They'll get the ball down to Harrington.
Foul whistle on number 5, Brad Durr.
So Durr will get the foul, and that will send Tyler Harrington to the line.
For CSJ is number 21, Tyler Harrington.
I believe he's 4-6 from the line tonight. You'll make that one. That'll bring Amari, 44, back in the ball game for Lyndon, and then Drysdale and Valdez coming in for CSJ.
Brad Drysdale.
Again, Harrington coming up for a second shot as the lead down to 64-52. 64-53. Valdez in the back court, just playing a little denial on Martinez. He'll bring it up to Culkin. To Fink, and Fink surveys the situation down low. They've had no problem getting the ball in down low. Again, look where he is. He got fouled going for a layup. Way too easy access down low.
Foul whistle number 10, Jeff Heiser.
And Heiser will pick up his second foul. And Parada at the scorer's table for CSJ. He's got to wait for the second free throw before he can access the game. And Amari will leave it soft. Heiser will sit down with 9 points in the ballgame, all on three-point shots. And Amari. No, Harrington with the rebound. They got to put together another run here as they're down 11 with 7:50 to go in the basketball game. They need that momentum to carry over against Fisher College and then BTC. Drysdale carried the ball and got fouled. Yeah, he carried the ball because he had his arm. Foul called on Liam Smith. 44, sorry, Amari. So Drysdale will go to the line now. And he'll get it. Kind of a low line drive shot, a little hammer in there, and cuts the lead to 10. They're just methodically kind of chipping away again. Got that one, much better looking shot. Fink will put it up to Martinez. There's the press, and they get the ball to Sackett. Martinez to Fink. In that first half, remember, Lyndon, that'll be out of bounds. Good hustle play by Ryder. Well, in that first half, Lyndon shot the outside shot, and that's what built the lead up for him. In his second half, Lyndon's gone down inside offensively and done a good job of that right there. Yep. See where he got the ball? Right on the blocks. He just turned around and made a bunny shot. You got to push him out of position, don't let him get the ball that low, or stop the ball from coming down in by taking the guard out on top. Right now, they're just pitching and catching, and Harrington took it to the hole, tried to finger roll, might have been looking for a foul, didn't get it, up ahead to Sackett. It's a 2-on-1, and there's the finish by Calkin.
Logan Calkins.
So Calkins will get it, and the lead back up to 13 just like that. Parada turns from the free throw line. He'll be soft and short, and that's going to be another one and done. Saints don't get back defensively, and look at that tip in, look at that tip in, look at that. Not only the layup was missed, and then the two tip-ins that ensued, and the Saints flat-footed watching that happen. And again, they have played lethargic to say the best tonight. Ryder will go up, and boy, that's a tough shot. They're going to call Harrington, I believe, for the foul. Yeah, that's the 10th team foul, but it's... Yeah, they just got his attention out, so they're going to go... should be two shots. He's calling the 1-on-1, but it says 10 on the board. So it is two shots. So Martinez.
On the line to shoot the double.
CSJ's at 10 fouls already with 6:13 left in the basketball game, down by 15.
Checking back in for the Fighting Saints is number 5, Doug Childs.
So Childs for Parada for the Saints. It's been a very inconsistent team this year, the Saints. They've lost some games here at home where they just didn't have it together. And then they've won some big games on the road. But they've never had that consistency. And here comes Drysdale up and blocked and fouled. Amari went up and contested the baseline move.
Number 44,
and Drysdale back at the line. But I like that philosophy. Take it to the hole.
Brad Drysdale.
He'll miss that shot. And Brad Drysdale in his first year at CSJ will miss them both. Fink will get the rebound. And Martinez will bring the ball down. He actually lost the handle, still got it to Fink. They go down, look at that. Again, look where he caught the ball.
Logan Calkins.
Calkins made that look very simple because it was very easily done. Harrington short. And I don't know who touched the last. It's going to be Hornet basketball. And right now, getting down to 5:41.
For CSJ, number 3.
18-point lead for the Hornets, and it's all about possessions now. Now you need points off every possession if you're the Saints. You can't trade baskets. Whether it's a 1-point free throw or a 2-point basket or a 3-point basket, but you need points off possessions because now they're limited. Plus, you've not shown the ability to stop, make a defensive stop. Sackett, oh my goodness, 5 threes for Sackett. And he was 2.5 to 3 feet outside the arc and drained it. 76-55. Yeah, and they look, it's going to be Calkins called for the foul.
Ball whistled on number 15.
It is the 1-on-1.
Calkins. On the line, looking at the front end of a 1-and-1 for the Fighting
Drysdale
Saints
back at the line where he's just 0 for 2. And he'll get that one. Made an adjustment on his shot. Martinez now will come down and replace Calkins on the box for Lyndon. And he'll miss that, so it'll be 1 of 3 from the line the last 2 trips. Well, they got 1 point out of it. Down to 20 now, the lead. Oh, block foul. Yeah, that's going to be on Valdez, I believe. Juan Valdez. Fink will head to the line.
Valdez. On the line, shooting 2 for Lyndon now is number 33, Noah Fink.
Not the type of game you want to head into your final 2 games of the year, where you've got to win to survive to get to the tournament.
Checking in for Lyndon is number 14, Neil Richardson.
Neil Richardson coming in for Sackett, and Sackett coming out. And I have him unofficially for 5 threes. He could even have more than that, but he lit it up from the outside on a very consistent basis. And it'll be short. And look at the offensive rebound. They missed the free throw. Martinez got the offensive rebound. They'll give it back to Amari. To Fink. That time they came off the baseline. They doubled them down low. And it's going to go up and yes. Richardson gets into the act. Another 3-ball. Valdez end to end, and it's 1 and done. And it slipped away, and it's 4.5 minutes to go. And it's a 24-point lead. Valdez with the steal. It's going to take a tremendous comeback if the Saints do come back. And there's the basket by Pye. And they're going to get on the ball, and there's a timeout called by the Hornets. 30-second timeout by the Hornets. They're in control at 80-58. Valdez with the steal. That was a Lyndon timeout. Valdez to Pye, up and block. Valdez pump fakes up. Valdez gets it. Or is it a little too late in the ball game for that? I thought we'd see the press, an aggressive press, much earlier in the second half. To Amari, knocked away and saved by Childs. So I'll get it back to Pye, and he's going to go up to Drysdale. Drysdale will swoop in and have the ball blocked from behind. He turns around for the foul, didn't get the call. Amari in the front court will curl back, and then he's going to attack the basket, and he's going to have a blocking foul called on Valdez. That will be 4 on Valdez. Yeah, and 2 shots come up for Amari.
Number 1, Victor Valdez.
The ref stopped him. I don't know what he was saying, because he thought he was talking to him, but he was talking to his coach. He wasn't talking to the ref. I know it's non-league, but you want to get momentum heading into those conference games. And Lyndon, a lot sharper looking tonight. But if you got to have a game like this, this is the one to have. So, 20-point lead right now with 3:27 to go, and you'll miss them both. Drysdale will spin it out to Valdez. And Valdez to Harrington for a 3-ball, got it. Took Tyler a while to find that 3-point range tonight. As Calkin will break the timeline, and then Childs reached in, couldn't take the ball away from Martinez, and could not tie him up either. And Martinez slaps the hands off him and swing the ball over, and we're down to 2:59 to go. Fink with a touch, and Childs will pick up the ball.
Ball whistled on number 5, Doug Childs.
This Liam Smith will be coming in the ball game for the Hornets. He up the way to the second shot. They roll the 10-team limit.
Double bonus for Lyndon is number 42, Cesar Martinez.
Got it. And also for Lyndon, Patrick McCarthy coming in, also wearing number 31.
Smith and number 31, Patrick McCarthy.
And those changes taking place with just 2:54 left in the basketball game. Nope. Got a violation on the shooter too. He'd crossed the free throw line almost immediately after he shot the ball. Ryda coming in
now
for
back in for CSJ, number 13, Jamie Ryda.
And we're set to go after the substitutions come in the basketball game. Ryda with the catch. We'll get it up to Drysdale. Drysdale will attack up and hit the side of the backboard. And Lyndon will get the rebound. And Richardson working against Ryda, got the ball in the front court. We'll bring it back to Martinez. Martinez to Fink, and just I'm not sure they're going to. I think they're going to take some time off the shot clock here and take down a possession. But they've been very good about running their half-court offense all night. And that's going to be one of the rare misses from the outside. And you see Valdez down to Harrington, up and got the foul. 2 shots is indication for Tyler Harrington. Fink called for the foul. And so that will bring us to 2:09 to go into basketball game.
Number 21, Tyler Harrington.
Got it.
Checking back in for
Fortunato coming in for 11.
Jose Fortunato.
For Lyndon. And Martinez sitting down. And a very good effort by Martinez tonight for the Hornets. And that'll roll.
Tyler Harrington.
So Harrington will make it a 16-point game at 81-65. Richardson came back to meet the pass, and in the corner, the ball gave it on the cut. And no. Saved by Harrington on the inline to Valdez. Valdez nowhere to go as far as the quick push, because the defense came back and really did a good job of transitioning, and that's a long three-pointer, and it's a one and done. It's almost an irrelevant point now with just 1:39 to go. Fink to McCarthy. McCarthy holding the ball at the elbow, will bring it back, and Richardson turns, fires, no, comes off to the side, and picked up by Valdez, and you'll have to go to Ryda. Ryda, he'll bring the ball in the line pass in the front court to Childs, and Childs in the corner to Drysdale. They'll make the drop step, the swoop, and blocking foul. Count the basket for Brad Drysdale. As McCarthy called for the foul.
31, Patrick McCarthy. The basket by Brad Drysdale is good, and Brad will be shooting one.
Yeah, so he's looking for the three-point finish here. And he'll miss it. They want to throw it all the way back to Fortunato. And Fortunato works against Childs, and Childs to pick up the foul.
Foul
And Childs fouled out, and they'll have to make a substitution. 64 seconds to go in the basketball game. And Tyler Madison
Now checking in for the Fighting Saints from Rutland, Vermont, number 31, Tyler Madison.
And for Lyndon, making his appearance will be Brian Coyle.
On the line, shooting the double
Coyle's going to wait for the second shot.
11, Jose Fortunato.
So Fortunato up and got it. Now Coyle will come in for Fink.
Lyndon, number 23, Brian
And Lyndon's going to
Coyle.
get one more switcher. It's number 25, Brendan Green. Must be coming in for the shooter as he's at the scorer's table. And he'll have it.
Jose Fortunato. Now checking in.
And make it
for
an
Lyndon,
8-3,
number 25,
67 ball
Brendan
game.
Green.
And Harrington just waiting for the final sub to come in. Yep. As Valdez will get the ball down and see Drysdale and Madison, and that's going to be a 3-ball up and got it. 13-point ball game, but only 50 seconds left in the contest, and that's going to be a foul on Drysdale as he overcommitted.
Ball whistled on number 15, Brad Drysdale.
So, we have Heiser. Jeff Heiser will be the player of the game for CSJ.
For Lyndon is number 34, Liam Smith.
Well, he had 3 threes off the bench. He got 9 points, and again, solid in there defensively for Coach Bartlett. So Jeff Heiser will be the White Birch Realty player of the game. Because Liam Smith's second shot will rattle out of there. And Harrington will get the rebound, get it ahead to Madison. He'll get a handle on it. Go down to 45 seconds to go. Shot clock's still on. Drysdale. Again, they were waiting for the foul on that. Nobody on both sides, and there was no foul called. And so bring it off to Tyler Harrington. He'll put it up and got it.
Harrington.
Little, like I said, too late. But maybe they can wake it up here for the game against Fisher College, which we'll have for you on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Get now the shot clock off and see if Lyndon just runs the weave up top. Nope. Traveled. He was so open, he didn't know what to do. Coyle called for the travel, but again, you can see how open he was, and that's been one of their defensive problems, not only this game, but all season long. Harrington with a nice grab on the hot pass, looks for another 3 and can't get the roll. And now with 7 seconds to go, and see if they're going to put a little icing on the cake as Coyle will go up and get it. 2 seconds. And that will make it 86-73. So Lyndon will come down and avenge their loss. And I don't know if that counted or not, but that was awesome. And 86-73 will be the final, and Jeff Heiser is the White Birch Realty player of the game.
86,
The White Birch Realty player of the game, Jeff Heiser.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
You came off the bench, you hit 3 threes, you played good defense, but you've done that all season long. You've been a good role player, and tough game tonight.
Yeah,
not what I
it was.
expected, and I'm not making excuses. Long road trip this weekend. Did the two things go together?
It was a long weekend, but we just have to regroup at this point and get ready for the next 2 games. We've got a home game on Sunday. It's senior night against Fisher College. That's a big game for us. And then we have VTC on Tuesday, which is the determining factor about Sunrise Conference playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about it to me right now. I mean, I don't look for the team that have been thinking too far ahead of tonight's ball game, but a win against Fisher or a win against VTC by more than 4 points put you guys back in the tournament.
That's correct, and that's where we have to be at this point. We're hungry for the tournament. We had a little bit of a hiccup tonight, but we're going to take care of business on Sunday and then take care of VTC on Tuesday with any luck.
Well, you guys, I mean, it wasn't a total loss tonight. There was flashes of good play. A lot of times in that first half, Lyndon would get up by 10 points, and you guys would respond, get within 2, 3 points. but you never quite got over the hump. What was the missing ingredient tonight?
Tonight, I think the missing ingredient was just, digging down deep when we're behind by, multiple points, coming together as a team and playing team basketball. I think, with a couple days before our next game, we'll be able to regroup and show everybody that we're, meant to be in the playoffs here.
All right, I like that attitude. I'll see you Sunday against Fisher. Get in and rest up. And congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good job, Jeff.